What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for joining us for yoga with Blue Moon Yoga online. I don't know where you guys are finding yourselves today, but I hope that you will make your way to the top of your mat. We're going to start in mountain pose. So bring your big toes to touch. Press your hips forward. Hug your belly button in towards your spine. Draw the sternum down towards the navel. Now your palms reach down towards the floor. As your palms reach, as you inhale, draw your shoulders in towards your ears. Your exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. With your eyes closed, focus on your breath. Even inhale and steady exhale. Wherever you find yourself today, bring yourself back to where you are on your mat, with your toes pressing into the floor, with your breath even and steady, and with your heartbeat the center of your chest. In fact, as you inhale, bring your palms to heart center. Press your palms into each other, then press your thumbs into your chest and connect to your heartbeat. Wherever your thoughts are, bring them into that space where your chest and your thumbs meet. Focus. This is where you are, and this is where you need to be. And take these next few breaths for yourself to draw closer, to feel that beat, to feel that rhythm, to feel yourself, feel your life, feel your power, feel your joy, feel your energy. Together, take a deep breath in. Look up at the ceiling and then stick out your tongue. Exhale, release, lion's breath. Chin to chest. Reach both arms up, deep breath in. Strong reach, palms touch up and overhead. Find that length as you press your hips forward and reach your arms up. As you exhale, bend your knees, hinging forward, catch the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana, shoulders back and down. Exhale and fold, palms press into the floor. Bend your knees if you need to gain access to the floor. Then widen your stance. Take a 6 to 8 inch gap in between your legs, in between your feet, hips width distance, or make 2 fists and place them in between your feet. Then with your knees bent, begin to press your hips down towards the floor. Take your index and your middle finger, press them in between your first 2 toes, wrap your fingers around your big toe. Padagustasana. Lift your heart up, straighten through your arms, look forward in front of you. Then, as you press your big toes into the floor, pull against your big toes with your arms, bending your elbows, pulling your chest down towards the floor. Your shoulders are drawn back, your head is lifted slightly. Then, when you've pulled your heart towards the floor as far as you can, straighten through your legs, pressing your thighs back behind you, maintaining that bend in your arms. Keep this active energy as your feet press down into the floor, pressing your fingers down. At the same time, active energy in your arms, pulling against the press of your big toes. Thighs pressing back behind you, spreading the sits bones, externally rotating your arms, internally rotating your legs. Pedal through your feet, bend your right knee. Straighten through your right leg, bend your left knee. Notice a shift in the stretch. Where do you feel it most? Bend into the right. And then over to the left. One more time to the right. Last time to the left. Straighten through both legs. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, pull yourself as close to the floor as you can go. With your breath, release your toes, lift your chest, halfway lift. Look forward, bend your knees, bring your bum to the floor. As your bum comes to the floor, find yourself, feet together. Then, as your palms press into the floor, shoulders draw back, lift your chest. From the lift in your chest, find your root through the pressing of your palms, and pressing your sits bones down. Now extend one leg forward in front of you, then the other. You can float your shins over the floor, press your feet into each other, big toes touch. Then, if you'd like to challenge yourself, we're gonna be here for the next 5 breaths. You may extend your feet up. Hug your belly button in, press your heart towards your thighs, and then if you wanna float your palms forward, whew. Remember, the ground is always there to catch you. Here for 3, 4, 3, 2, lift your heels a little bit more, 2, oh, for 1 more, and then release your heels down. Go and adjust yourself on your mat if you need to. Both feet forward in front of you. Then you're going to bring your right heel up and over onto your left thigh. So the heel comes up into that hip crease as much as you can. Now you notice that your knee is lifted away from the floor. What I want you to do is start with your chest, lift everything up, and then as you exhale, begin to maneuver your right knee down towards the floor. When your body tells you, oh, I've gone too far, stop right there. Some of you are at home. Go ahead and take a pillow and rest a pillow underneath your knee. Support yourself. Now, press the left heel all the way forward as much as you can. Then, I want you to wiggle through your toes, wiggle through your ankle. Feel that bracing and how it affects your quad muscle when you have that, that foot on top of your thigh. It's kind of crazy, I bet. It's all right. Dig it. Enjoy it. Now, find some stillness wherever you're at. Then you're going to lift your heart up with your breath. Exhale, begin to maneuver to fold over your leg. This is a new stretch for a lot of people, so take your time. I don't want you to focus on the depth. I want you to focus on the lengthening of your heart forward. It's from that length that allows you to go deep. Keep the belly button hugged in. Strong focus. Pressing the left heel down. Keeping the left toes flexed. Beautiful breath. Guys, don't fall asleep on me. I know you want to. And that's why we're here today, to find some stillness, even though things are kind of weird. Things will always be weird, but finding stillness, finding quiet, finding silence, finding peace. Look forward, begin to lift your chest from the floor. Then extend the right leg forward in front of you. We're gonna switch sides. Keep that length in the right leg strong. Then bend the left knee, bring that left heel on top of your right thigh into your hip crease. Again, you'll notice that your knee is lifted. Can you steer the left knee down towards the floor? If you've got a pillow nearby, slide that pillow underneath your knee for support. Then, with your inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, hinge and crawl forward, staying supported through the entire thing. When your body tells you that you've had too much, ease back, come back in. Breathe. Putting ourselves in new position often inspires the body to freak out a little bit. That's okay. Understanding the body will always freak out when it experiences new sensations, new postures, new challenges. Staying grounded and rooted to know that, you know what, this is good for me. I'll come out of this okay. Holding on to those thoughts. They're what you need. I'll be okay. I'll get through this. Keeping your breath steady. The inhale and the exhale. Noticing any discomfort. Is it because of the new position or where your mind's at? Letting those thoughts be where they are. 2 more breaths here. Look forward. Crawl back, lifting the chest. This is my favorite part. Extend the left leg forward, release that thigh. Pedal through your feet. Start with the bend in your knees. Paschimottanasana. Reach your hands up and overhead. Deep breath in. Strong reach. As you exhale, hinge at your hip. Press your heart forward with the belly button in. Reach for your feet. If you can't grab your feet, grab your ankles or your calves. Wherever you're at, you're going to keep your heart lifted. Draw the shoulder blades back and down. If you've got a bend in your knees, explore what happens when you begin to press your thighs down towards the floor. Then from here, inhale, find the length. Exhale, press your heart forward towards your toes. Bending your elbows. Everything is pulled down, shoulder blades pull down. Then draw the chin into the chest. This is where things start to get a little fun. When you've got your toes, your ankle, or where have you, can you reach a little further? If you've got your feet, press your feet forward. As you press your feet forward, this is going to straighten your arms. But can you pull against the straightening of your arms, pulling against your feet? Now, as your chest wants to lengthen forward, can you pull back? Feeling the entire lengthening of your arm, drawing your chin into your chest. So we're pressing the back of the spine behind us, at the same time pulling our chest forward while pressing into our palms. So the press forward through our feet, the pull back on our feet with our palms, and the press back through our spine. All the while maintaining your breath. Even, steady, deep, full inhalations. Lift your head up. Exhale, release the head. Chin to chest. Breathe in, lift the head. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Look forward. Reach your arms forward. Deep breath in, everything up. And then palms by your sides. Pull your feet in. You're going to cross your legs one over the other. Then from here, you're going to bring your left forearm on top of your left thigh. Press down into your thigh to lift the left side of the body up. Then reach the right arm up. Take breath in. As you reach the right arm up, reach through the right side of your body, maintaining the press in your left forearm. Then bring your bicep in line with your temple. Lean over to the left. Bring your attention to your right ribs. Can you press the right side body up towards the ceiling a little bit more? Maintaining that press through the left forearm into the left thigh. looking up at the ceiling or down at the floor, whichever puts less strain on your neck. So as we press the right ribs up towards the ceiling, reaching the right arm up and overhead. One more deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Inhale, let the reach in your right arm bring you up. Release the right forearm to the right thigh. Engage. Press the right thigh down with your right forearm. Inhale, left arm up. Breath in. As you breathe in, press the left side of your body up towards the ceiling. Find all of that length with your breath, and as you exhale, then lean over to the right. Bicep around your temple. So what we're looking for here is the length along the left side of the body, not the compression at our hip in the right. Normally we think about going deep when we lean, but instead I want you to think about growing up, finding length, and then from that length, engaging with exploring depth. Finding the fullness in the length, and from that fullness, experiencing fullness in depth. That's how the body works. What you do on one side affects the other. Fold in the front, muscles activate in the back. Bend in the front, muscles activate in the back. Inhale, come up. Oh. Exhale, release. Palms forward in front of you. Then lean forward, come onto your knees, and cross your legs behind you. Find plank. From plank, downward facing dog. Look forward, walk forward to the top of your mat. Big toes touching. Inhale, halfway lift. Adho Uttanasana. Exhale and fold. Reverse swan dive, grow tall, reach everything up. Deep breath in, your feet press into the floor, your fingertips reach, biceps press in towards your ears, palms touch. Hug your belly button in. Surya Namaskar A. Bend your knees, hinge at your hips and fold forward, catch the ground. Adho Uttanasana, breathe in, full inhalation. Exhale, release. Palms press, from the press in your palms, right leg goes all the way back. Bring the shoulders over the wrists as your palms press, then your left leg goes all the way back. Press back through your heels. Look forward in front of you. Bend your elbows back, lower down halfway, press forward through your toes. Chaturanga Dandasana. Roll over your toes and lift your heart up. Upward facing dog, shoulders draw them back and down. Lift the heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog. As your palms breath, breathe in through your nose, lift your heels. Deep breath, hug your belly button in. As you exhale, press your heels down, palms press. Inhale, lift the heels up. Lengthen out of the shoulders, tailbone up towards the ceiling. Exhale, press everything into the floor, keeping the thighs pressing back, the heart pressing back. Last time, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, find that root to the press. Walk forward to the top of your mat. Big toes touching. Inhale, halfway lift. Adho Uttanasana, shoulders back and down. Look forward, take the rounding out of your spine. Exhale and fold. Reverse swan dive, grow tall. Bend your knees to take the weight out of your back. Grow tall, reach. Breathe in. Let the breath release you as you exhale. Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, palms press, bend the knees, left leg send it all the way back. Shoulders over wrists as you press, right leg all the way back. Look forward, press forward through your toes, bend your elbows, lower down halfway. Look forward, Chaturanga Dandasana into upward, breathe in. Strong breath, feel it all the way through. Exhale, roll over the toes, hips go up and back. As you breathe in, lift the heels, press and lengthen, tailbone up. Exhale, root the heels down and back, palms press. Inhale, find that lift, hug the belly button in, all of that length. Exhale, everything roots, palms press. One more time, inhale. Lift the heels. Walk forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, unfold. Bend your knees, reverse one, dive, grow tall. Reach everything up, deep breath in. Palms touch. Hands through heart center, stay tall, mountain pose. As you inhale, bend your knees, sit your hips low, Utkatasana. Knees are tracking over your toes. As you sit your hips low, check that you don't have an overflexed low back, what I like to call duck butt. If you got the duck, tuck it. Then lift your heart up, find all of that length. Hug the belly button in, navel towards the sternum. Your arms reach to frame your face. Pinkies in to spread the collarbones, giving you more room to breathe. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hinge and fold, catch the ground. Halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale and fold, palms press. From the press in your palms, look forward, look back. Step, step, or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Shoulders over wrist, lower down, upward facing, inhale. Exhale, downward facing. Let your inhale lift the right heel into the air behind you. As your palms press, you're going to bend your right knee, bring the heel directly into the bum. Feel that squeeze. Exhale or inhale, lift the knee up. Then as you exhale, stack the hip. Lift your knee high. As you exhale, draw the knee into the chest. Hug it in. Bring that right foot forward in between your palms. Widen your stance. Bring your right heel or your left heel in line with your left palm. Then turn your back heel down. Internally rotate your thighs, look forward. Press your hips forward. Strong reach. Reach your arms forward, come up. Virabhadrasana 1. In your warrior 1, your knee is tracking over your ankle. Look back behind you to see that your back foot is at a 35-degree angle, pressing back and down along that back edge. Your hip points forward, square. One more deep breath in. Let the reach up bring you back down. Pivot on your back foot, palms press. From that press, right leg all the way back behind you. Look forward, shoulders over wrist as you inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing, glorious breath. And downward facing. Other side, inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee. Inhale, lift the left knee high, stack it like a scorpion. Exhale, stack. Left hip on top of right. Exhale, knee to chest, hug it in. Palms press, shoulders over wrist. Left foot forward in between your palms. Now widen your stance. Right foot in line with the right palm. Back heel turns down. Look forward. Your hips press forward. Reach your arms strong. Reach, and your breath brings you into your warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. Keep that internal rotation of the thigh. Front knee tracking over the ankle. Shoulders back. Navel in towards the sternum. Arms reaching up. Whew. Hands to heart center. Hinge and fold. Palms catch the ground. Pivot on your back foot. Palms press. Left leg all the way back. Look forward. Shoulders over wrist. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward face. Exhale, downward face. Here for 5 glorious breaths. Finding your rest. Finding your peace. Or maybe hitting pause because you're like, you know what, I need some water. Go get some water. Hit that pause button. Take a breather. Because you're at home, you can child's pose with a pause button. FYI. Look forward in between your palms. Step, step, or jump forward to the top of your mat. As you inhale, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale. Bend your knees, reverse. Oh no, sit your hips low, Utkatasana, chair. Straighten through your legs, grow tall. Stay tall, hands through heart center. And palms by your sides. You're gonna bring your left palm to press into the left hip. Press in. Then you're going to press back against that hip. Keep your trunk centered. Reach the right arm up, deep breath in. Reach the right arm all the way up. Then you're gonna lean over to the left. Doing all that you can to keep those hips centered, pressing down through the lower half of your body. As you inhale, you're gonna feel the lift of your right ribs up towards the ceiling. Look up at the ceiling or down towards the floor, whichever puts less strain on your neck. Inhale, come up. Right palm on your hip. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lean over to the right. Keeping that press down through the lower half of your body, keeping that trunk strong, those roots strong. Breathing into the left side body, lifting the ribs up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release your palm down. Here's where things start to get a little fun. You're going to slide your right foot all the way back behind you. Whatever you need to do to keep your balance, palms at heart center, palms at your side, do so. Now you're gonna come into that bend in your left knee. Look back behind you. As you look back behind you, you're gonna check to see that your heel is pressing up towards the ceiling. So if your heel is pressing back, you need to lengthen your stance a little bit more. So slide that left or that right foot all the way back. Then, as you've got that length in your stance, you're gonna turn your back heel down, and then you're gonna parallel your feet. Look at this. You get the back and the front at the same time. Woo-hoo! We love this. Now from here, you're gonna turn your heels in, toes out. Bend your knees, sit your hips low. Goddess pose. Bring your palms behind your head to catch your occipital bone. Then you're gonna press your forearms up, shoulders back and down. Press your hips forward, tucking that tailbone. Sit your hips a little bit lower. This is where things get fun. Instead of bending into the right, instead I want you to lift your left elbow up towards the ceiling. As your left side body reaches up, from that reach, exhale, lean into the right side. Here for one. One more deep breath in. Staying here through your exhale. Inhale, come up. Stay here through your exhale at center. As you inhale, left elbow reaches up towards the ceiling, lengthening the right side body up. From all of that length, your exhale, lean into the left side. Keeping your core hugged in and strong, looking up at the ceiling or down at the floor. Again, but our breath is creating length as we reach through that right elbow. One more deep breath in. Staying here through our exhale. Inhale, come up. Straighten through your legs. Release your palms by your sides. You're gonna bring your palms back behind you at your sacrum. Squeeze your elbows into each other. Go ahead and cup your glutes. You're gonna wanna hold on to them as you feel the sensation. Then, parallel your feet. Then hinge forward at your hip. keeping your core engaged and strong through the entire time. So we're just gonna hang here for about 5 breaths, letting gravity facilitate the stretch. What do you feel happening in your glutes as you begin to bob up and down, side to side? Letting your awareness sit in your palms so that way you can figure out what your glutes are doing. When you move to the left, when you move to the right. Notice what's happening in the glutes, in your low back. Where do you feel the stretch? Now, bring yourself all the way to the left. Bring your palms to the floor. Then, as your palms press into the floor, lift your heart up. Bring your attention to your feet. As you press out through the outside edge of your feet, can you press down along the inside edge of your foot? So that way you're pressing evenly along both sides of your foot. Now, normally we like to just press out, but as you press out at the same time, can you draw in? So everything is coming in towards the apex, that tailbone. Right palm down, then you're gonna lift your left shoulder away from the floor. Look up at the ceiling. Reach the left arm up. And release the left palm down. Walk over to the right. Keep that active focus in your root. The outside edge is pressing, the inside edge is pressing, and then as you press down and out, can you pull in and up? Left palm down, right arm up, twist. And release the right palm down. Come center. As you come center, drop your chin to your chest. Let everything hang heavy. Then begin to pull yourself up away from the floor, keeping the core engaged, stacking each vertebra one on top of the other. Take it slow. Come up, chin lifts. Then you are going to turn your left toes forward towards the top of your mat. Bring your left palm on top of your left thigh. Reach the right arm up, deep breath in. Strong reach up. Then from that reach up, you're gonna continue to reach up as you bring your left shoulder down towards the floor, sliding the left palm down. Trikonasana. So we're not looking for depth here. Instead, we're looking to maintain the lengthening of our spine forward towards the top of our mat as we keep that strong active energy through the right palm. The left palm, if you want to be here and you want to challenge yourself a little bit, you can float the left palm along the outside edge of your left leg. Or if you need some extra support, press into your shin and stay lifted and supported that way. Listen carefully. You are going to bring your left palm along the inside of the left leg, maintaining that reach to the right. Now you are going to bend your left knee. That left bend is going to catch your left forearm. Now you are in supported extended side angle. From your supported extended side angle, bicep in line with the temple. Reach for the center of the room, AKA I mean forward in front of you. You guys are at home. Now you're gonna reach up and around, back behind you at your sacrum. Bring your fingertips to the inside edge of your left thigh. Bring your left palm on top of your left thigh. Press into your thigh, bend into your left knee and look back behind you. Look forward. Reach the left arm forward. Take it up and back, reverse your warrior. Straighten through your front leg. Come up and release the left palm down behind you. Right arm down behind you. Parallel your feet. Recenter yourself, keep your root strong. Now the right toes forward. Reach the left arm up. Right palm presses into your right thigh. Keep that reach through the left arm all the way up as you begin to lean into your Trikonasana. Again, the reach is keeping the top half of your body supported as you slide into your Trikonasana. The crown of the head is constantly reaching forward. Again, we're not sinking, but we're floating through the reach. Ribs are stacked on top of each other, gazes up past the left thumb. Pressing into your shin to stay supported, or challenging yourself by bringing your palm along the outside edge of your right foot. Bring your left or your right palm, right palm inside of your right thigh. Bend your right knee, right forearm lays on top of your right thigh. Support extended side angle. Bicep in line with the temple. Find that reach. Left ribs are lifting. Breathing. Front knee over front ankle. Pressing back and down along the outside edge of your foot. Reach up. Left palm back behind you at your sacrum. Then it shimmies forward on top of your right thigh. Bring your right palm on top of your right thigh as well and lift your chest away from the thigh. Look back behind you. Bend into that front knee. Look forward. Reach the right arm forward. Take it up and back. Reverse your warrior. And straighten through your front leg as you come up. Release the right arm back behind you. Parallel your feet. Things are going to continue to get a little fun. As your feet are parallel, you're going to bring your right heel in just a little bit. You may want to lengthen your stance. Then you're going to bend or bring your palms forward in front of you. We're going to catch the floor in a little bit. Bend into that right knee. As you bend into that right knee, left toes, turn them up towards the ceiling. Oh, do you guys know what we're doing now? Skandasana. Catch the floor. Find some block, support thyself. Oh, I love catching the floor. It's my favorite. You can bring your palms to the floor. If you need some extra activity, your right palm is down and your left arm is reaching. Left palm down. Now we're gonna bend into the left knee. Take it over to the other side. Left heel in, left toes out, right toes up towards the ceiling. Oh. Left palm down or both palms down, wherever you need to be. Reaching, staying supported. Your root is strong. Pressing into the right heel, pressing into the left foot. Not pressing your hips down. No, if you want to go lower, you better slide that right heel forward behind you. Oh. I tell you, release comes from the lengthening of your limbs, not from the press. Press creates lift. When you go down, you gotta lengthen. And instead, bring your right palm down. Now, you're gonna turn your right toes down, pivot on that back foot. Palms are gonna come to the inside of your left foot. Now we're in lizard. All 10 toes face forward. Front knee over front ankle, your palms are pressing down. Look back behind you. Your heel is pressing back behind you, but is pointing up towards the ceiling. Release that back knee down. You deserve it. Now for lizard for 5 breaths. You can stay here, bring your forearms to the floor, or Open up your hip by releasing your knee down towards the ground. Palms press, heart lifts. Bring your knee back to your shoulder, tuck your back foot, lift your back knee away from the ground. Then bring your palms to frame your front foot. Step the left leg all the way back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Look forward in between your palms. Bend your knees, lift your heels. Step, step, or jump forward to the top of your mat. As you inhale, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale and fall. Reverse swan dive, grow tall, reach everything up, deep breath in. Hands through heart center. Keep your hands at heart center, keep your focus. Now we're gonna slide the left leg all the way back. Keeping connected to the ground at all times. Bring our attention to where our root is. Front knee over front ankle. Back heel is up towards the ceiling. We're on the ball of our back foot. Back heel turns down. Parallel your feet, straighten through your legs. Lengthen your stance if you need to go a little bit deeper. Hinge at your hip and fold. Reach for the outside edges of your feet. As you reach for the outside edges of your feet, engage your upper arm strength to pull your chest down towards the floor. Bend your knees. As you bend your knees, release your chest in between your thighs. Feel that strength, that active energy of the pull of your palms and the press of your feet. Then, look back behind you past your heels. Can you press your heart back towards your thighs, straightening through your legs? Can you relax your thoughts and let go of the things that don't serve, the what ifs, the what mights? Instead, can you be with where you are now and enjoy that space in its fullness? Because in honesty, it's all that you have. So hold on to now. Bring your palms to the floor, lift your heart up. Draw your heels in, toes out. Now, lift your right arm to frame your face. Fire up those glutes, fire up those thighs. Bring your left arm to frame your face. Engage your core, come up. Now you are going to turn your right toes forward towards the top of your mat. Keeping that reach in your left arm, you're going to reach the right arm forward. Now, the reach in the left palm is going to bring you into your Trikonasana. Let the reach bring you forward. If you need to release the right arm to the outside of your right leg, do so. But if you want to add a challenge, palm to frame your face, reaching all the way. Bend your right knee, release the right palm to the outside of the right foot, extended side angle. Reach the left arm up and behind you, back behind at your sacrum. It finds the inside of the crease of your right leg, right palm to right thigh. Inhale to lift up. Back behind you, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend into that right knee. Look forward. Right arm reaches. Take it up and back, reverse. Straighten through your right leg, right palm back behind you. Left palm back behind you. Right toes turn in, parallel your feet. Keep that root strong, left toes forward. Reach the right arm up. Reach the left arm out. Focusing on the reach, everything lifting up, then lean. Framing your face through the entire thing if you would like, or releasing your left palm on the outside edge of your left leg. If you're framing your face, left palm along the outside edge of your left thigh, bend your knee. Don't fall, but if you do, hey, hey, it's okay. Extended side angle. Reach your right arm up, back behind you at your sacrum. It finds the inside crease of your left thigh. Left palm, left thigh. Lift up, look back, bend into that left knee. Look forward. Inhale, reverse. Straighten through your front leg. Release your left palm and back behind you. Can you catch the outside edge of your thigh? Parallel your feet. Here, I want your fingertips, make little fairy wings, fingertips forward. Wrap around the sides of your hips. Pull your shoulder blades down. Try and pull them apart, pressing your shoulders forward too. Then hinge and fold. Letting gravity facilitate this stretch. For 3, and 2, and 1. Release your palms to the floor. Lift your heart up. Turn your right toes forward. Pivot on your back foot. Walk along the left edge of your foot to the top of your mat. Find your lizard, front knee over front ankle, palms pressing. All 10 toes face forward. Release the back knee down. Untuck the back foot. Staying lifted and breathing. Coming to your forearms and breathing. Opening up your hip and breathing, whatever you need. Palms press. Tuck the back foot, lift the back knee away from the ground. Right knee into the shoulder. If you open it up, step the right foot all the way back, plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing, find that breath. Exhale and downward facing. Walk your palms forward or your feet forward towards the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, bring your bum to the floor. Rock back. Happy baby. Press both feet up towards the ceiling. As your knees are bent, the feet are pressing up, and at the same time pulling against your knees. Chin to chest. With your knees bent, bring your feet to the floor. Heels as close to your bum. Then your fingertips reach for your heels. Here for a nice, honest bridge. Press your shoulders down into the floor. Press your palms into the floor. Your fingertips are just grazing your heels. The spacing in between your knees is about 6 to 8 inches or 2 fists. From the press in your palms, lift your hips up and away from the ground. Now with your hips lifted, I want you to bend into your knees. As you bend into your knees, that's going to draw your body towards the top of your mat. Keep the press in your palms strong. But as your knees bend, deep breath into the heart. It lifts and travels towards your throat. So here we're pulling the spine in 2 directions. The length through the bend and the pull. Some of you guys might need a little extra and you might decide to pause and come into a wheel. Just know that when you're in wheel, you are not pressing everything up towards the ceiling, but instead you are lengthening the spine, stretching the hips towards the top of the mat, the heart, and towards the back of the mat. All the while maintaining the press in your palms and in your feet, that strong root, even breath, thoughts, awareness wrapped around your body, because it's where you are and where you need to be. And release your hips down. Extend the right leg forward. And then the left leg. Very gently reach your hands up and overhead. Breathe in. Stick out your tongue, exhale, lion's breath, point your toes. One more time, deep breath in. Open up your mouth side out, exhale. Deep breath into the heart. As you exhale, release everything, palms by your sides. Savasana. Corpse pose. In death, there is no striving, there is no reaching, there is no working, there is no pressing. There is only stillness. There is only quiet, peace, and silence. Can you find your silence? Can you find your peace? Can you know that it is there with you, always? Simply acknowledge the quiet, the stillness. Invite the stillness, the quiet. And be still. Be quiet.
Where are you? Where is your mind? Where are your thoughts? Where is your heart? And those moments where our mind races away from us, let us hold steadfast to that space at our center that shines and beats and radiates life. Holding on to your light, and at the same time, sharing your light. That song in your heart, that vibration. Reach your hands up and overhead. And pull your knees into your chest. Squeeze your knees in, bring your forehead in towards your knees. And roll over to one side. And feel your heart. And feel your life. And know it's what you have. And what's most precious in this moment. Okay, to press yourself up and away from the floor. Finding yourself in a tall seat. And your legs folded in front of you. Bring your palms to your shins. Pull your chest forward. Take a deep breath in. And exhale your hands to heart center. Breathe in, find the length in your spine. Breathe out, find the peace in your heart. Your thumbs press into your chest. Your chest presses back against your thumbs. Take a deep breath in. Look up at the ceiling, stick out your tongue. Exhale, lion's breath. Deep breath in. For the sound of Om. Breathe in. To honor your ancestors for the wisdom in your blood. To thank you, teachers, for the knowledge that they share. And to love yourselves. That from this love, you love others. Shalom. Wholeness. Peace. Namaste. The light in me honors and bows to the light in you. Thank you, guys. Signing off.